His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-0 now.
Deep drive. Let's go right here.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Frazier on third. Pham is over at second with one down in the inning.
Here you go.
He loses him on ball 4. Willie Adames, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard.
And let her rip.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hey, let her fly right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. So let's. This one behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Dig.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Christian Walker. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied into very shallow right. Perry is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So standing in, Brandon Perry. He drew a walk his first time up.
Perry.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. So far on the year, Perry is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hard on the ground towards short. There is Ahmed. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Corbin Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Perry is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Brandon Perry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Perry.
And he takes ball 1. Strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center.
Go.
And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now Willie.
Into the box, Willie Adames. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Come on, baby. See you in the gun.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Let's go, kid.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your kick.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So here's Eduardo Escobar as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Striding in once again, Brandon Perry.
The right fielder, Brandon Perry.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. There is La Stella. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Adames picks it up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 9, Javier.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and we are head. Andrew Chafin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Andrew Chafin.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at...
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, we certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got one more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there in a home.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Perry will get there as he takes care of this one for a long.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today.
4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 18 runners on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final. Now in the box, Brandon Perry. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
And you can tell the veteran players have taken this guy under his wing, made him feel comfortable. His bat certainly sends a message, but he feels comfortable in his own skin in this lineup, and his production has followed suit.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Baez has to be quick, and there are 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Diamondback, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Into the box now, Josh Rojas. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Perry is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, David Peralta. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. 0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Perry will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. All set for the start of the fourth. At the plate, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Popped him up. Baez is there. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Perry has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. And the payoff pitch.
Kelly.
Skied into straightaway right. Perry is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 ball.
That misses 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's lead. Stepping up now, Brandon Perry. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's one swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heat.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. 6-2 the final total today. San Diego get their 100th victory of the season. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 45, Brandon Perry.
Fouled off. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
Payoff pitch on its way. Count remains full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Gio Urshela, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pitch inside, the throw, not in time as he steals second.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike one.
1-1.
Perry, the runner at second with one away.
Yeah, let's go, kid. One time here.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go. Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Adam Frazier waits on deck.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Pops this one up. Barnhart is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Frazier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Adam Frazier.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Jackson ranging into the outfield. He's there to make. Jose Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Frame on the way to victory.
Dodgers, 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. Mackenzie Gore is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going.
Oh, look at this. Touché, sir. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Perry. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Count is 1-2 now.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Shot toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him, but he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Lifetime history with Alex Wood, batting .500, 4 for 8. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. In his career, Urshela carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Let's go, kid. One time right here. Let's go, kid. One time
Now the
right
2-0
here.
home. A runner at second, nobody out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into...
And late reactions, and they got him. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant.
Now batting,
The 1-2.
third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than... So coming to the plate, Brandon Perry. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out in front of it, strike one.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch. Nobody better.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Runner back standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Skied into straightaway right. Perry is there to put it away for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gavin Lux, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. This one's flared off to the right side, and he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Let it rip right here. We need you.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let
The
it fly.
2-2 one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make a dent in a ready for another shot now. Gavin Lux into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Urshela ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Come on, big dog. Let her rip right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood picks up his team best 14th win in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Standing in, Brandon Perry, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's off.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
The set and the 1-1. High in the air out to center field.
Go hard,
Taylor is there.
Go hard.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding into the box, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
It's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Gavin Lux. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. Settling in now, Chris Taylor. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Dodgers. Number 35.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about.
Stepping in, Brandon Perry.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll step on. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The San Diego Padres. We are under the lights as the stepping into the box, David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perry is there, one away. Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again. Didn't already know? Man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Adames makes the catch to end. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bullet back up the middle. Gerber will get there, and he puts it away to. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Now batting, Brandon Perry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tolia is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 45, Brandon Perry.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Let it fly right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
The center fielder.
To the plate now, Greg Allen. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Weak roller right side.
Pick up the ball.
McMahon gathers it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. So here's Adam Frazier. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Gerber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game. We are under the... Here's Nolan Arenado, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double.
At the plate, Mike Gerber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Dom Nunez.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Brian Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hops this one up. Burke backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Dahl.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Perry.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on.
So stepping in, Michael Tolia. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He's out. Into the box now, Jalen Miller.
The batter, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Perry is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit and make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He doubled his last time through. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perry is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Brandon Perry. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2-1 the count. On its way is pitch number 75. Ball even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Popped him up. McMahon in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again, Dom Nunez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Ready once again, Brandon Perry, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Dahl is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape. So they wind up with, and tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball. So striding forward now, Brandon Perry, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. No balls and a strike to count. Senzatella has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range.
Hey, find something you like.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Back.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in standing. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the...
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Perry is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He's